Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Reading a public key from a file in Java typically involves using the Java cryptography architecture, JCA. Public keys can be stored in various formats, but one common format is PEM, Privacy Enhanced Mail. In this tutorial, I'll guide you through the process of reading a public key from a PEM file and using it in your Java application. ### prerequisites. 1 Java Development Kit, JDK. Make sure you have JDK installed on your machine. You can download it from Oracle's website, https://www.oracle.com/java/technologies/java-jdk11-downloads.html, or use an open source version like OpenJDK. 2 Basic knowledge of Java, familiarity with Java syntax and object-oriented concepts. #step-by-step tutorial. #Step 1, create a PEM file with a public key. You can create a PEM file containing a public key. Here's an example of a public key in PEM format. Save this content in a file named public_key.pem. #Step 2, Java code to read the public key from the file. You can use the following Java code to read the public key from the PEM file and convert it into a usable public key object. #Explanation of the code. 1 File reading. The code reads the PEM file line by line. It concatenates the lines between the -begin public key and -end public key markers. 2 Base64 decoding. The concatenated string is base64 decoded to get the raw bytes of the public key. 3 Key specification. It uses an X509 encoded key spec to represent the public key. 4 Key factory. The key factory is used to convert the byte array into a public key object. The algorithm is specified as RSA, but you can change this if you are using a different algorithm. #Step 3, run the code. Compile and run the Java code. Make sure the public_key.pem file is in the same directory as your Java class file or provide the correct path to it. #Conclusion. You've successfully read a public key from a PEM file in Java. You can now use the public key object for cryptographic operations, such as encryption or verifying signatures. Further reading. Java Cryptography Architecture, JCA, Documentation, Oracle JCA Documentation, https://docs.oracle.com/java-z/8/docs/techno-test/guide/security/crypto-spec.html. Understanding PEM Ender formats for keys and certificates. Feel free to ask if you have any questions or need further assistance.